What's the elephant?
He is a male. In Asian elephants, the males have the long tusks, and the females have tusks, but they're only about 2 inches, and they're hidden under the upper lip, so unless their mouth is open towards you, you probably won't notice them. Now, the African elephants, the males and females, get the long tusks.
Thank you.
Have a good one. 9,000 pounds.
Is he the only male here? Or
He's the only male. And so it's completely normal for him to be solitary because in the wild, males are either solitary or in bachelorhood. And so he's solitary since he's the only one we have. We have other females. They're along the pathway. I think one of our infants is out at the last yard.
Right here, around the corner. Is he the father of this infant?
Yep. So Roger was the firstborn here, and now he's the father of our two youngest. So he's got 2 girls here.
Is just one out, or are they both out today?
I think Malia is the only one out at the very end.
You know, yeah, okay. And Jade? I've never seen them.
Jade is still in the weaning process.
Still nursing.
So,
From who?
Ellie, who is her grandmother, because I think it's Ronnie is her mother, but no, that's not right. I don't know who her mother is. But her mother stopped nursing, and so Ellie took care of her also.
She's still nursing Ellie? I think so. So does that mean she can't?
She can come out with, when Jade comes out, she's always with Malia and Ellie. But she's usually in back because she gets a lot of playtime with the other elephants.
I've only seen her out with a keeper. I've never seen her.
She is now coming out without keepers. What was it, maybe about a month ago is when she was out with keepers.
Good.
And now she's out with Malia and Ellie a lot, actually.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And a great.
Almost 17.
No. It's full grown.
He's about full grown. I'm sure he'll get a little bit bigger because he's only 17, but about how big he is.
Hi.
Big.
Well, we know that, yeah. Look at the argument out of that. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I know. Time flies.
In his case, did they take the stuff off?
Sorry about it, alright? Well, we do it because during the breeding season, he likes to feed with his tusks and we just don't want it to break off. And so, or if we put them with the females, we just don't want them to get hurt on accident. So the keepers do, they go in there, they give him the command, he puts his head and rests it on the rock, they saw it off, and it doesn't hurt him. And Roger knows if he waits long enough to get both of them trimmed, he'll get an Oreo. Well, he's been doing it for a few years now that he knows he needs to wait long enough to get that Oreo. He's the only one to get an Oreo.
Is it breeding season?
He's ready to go, yeah. Yep. Our females aren't ready yet. We have 2, I think, on the breeding program. Like, between births is about 3 years. So we're going to wait a little bit longer. One is almost 3 in August, and then in February the other one.
What do you call it? Or whatever. Now.
I think so.
They get kind of aggressive.
I think it's probably more vocal because you know the females are over there. But in the back at night, they all have areas where they stay, and all of their trunks can come out and meet in the middle. So he's getting to meet all the girls together all the time. We're getting his little trunk there.
You're ready for more than that, aren't you, son? Sorry.
Yeah. What is the gestation period on the elk?
22 months.
22.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So when the girls are ready,
You're welcome.
you'll breed again.
Yeah. And then put them together. And
how are you going to keep all the babies?
There's yards. There's 3 different yards, and there's a bigger backyard that's bigger than the 3 combined here. That's what's off exhibit.
That's an off exhibit garden, bigger than you. Okay.
Yep, and so they have I'm not a keeper, but they have their pathways and they know where to go. And
Is that where all those trees are?
Is that a real thing?
it's all right behind this area.
That's not wire. You can see them.
Yeah.
They can't get.
So there's a bar that comes up, and there's a pathway, only one pathway to go.
Oh, okay, so they go through there and they go through the gateway and then they go through and they have access to all that green space. So that's good.
Yep. So they almost every animal here has more off exhibit space than on exhibit. The cheetahs have like 8 yards in the back, and only the one we're showing. Rhinos have a big space too. So a lot of them have big spaces in there. But yeah, but the keepers know where to take them and they walk in. If they reward them for positive reinforcement. So if they come to you, then they give them fruit or a vegetable or hay or whatever. But
So
usually,
as they go out, they walk with them?
wow. Most likely. I mean, they're pretty distant from them. But yeah. And I think they have a whistle too, and they know the whistle, the command whistle, and they know when it's time to come back. I mean, it's the same routine basically every day. So, and then you'll see sometimes you'll notice that there's like a keeper up and around, and you'll see like the elephants doing what we call exercise. So keep them in shape. Yep, they'll just be up there and they just do the whistle thing and they have certain commands, I don't know. And then they'll just do their knee highs, is what I call them. And then they'll see the apple get thrown in or whatever. So
That's pretty cool. When does that happen?
almost every day they do that with them. I don't know what time. Oh, sorry. If only I knew, right?
Yeah, that's all right.
But the elephant that had birthday, did she make it?
So both of our infants had it, and technically they still have it. It goes into dormant stages, and that's where it is right now. And we know all the symptoms of the strains of herpes virus right now. So if she comes in, either of them has the symptoms, we automatically start them on meds. And then you send in the blood work, and then about 8 hours later we'll figure it out if they have it or not. And so if they don't have it, we take them off the medicine. It's fine if she got the medicine for 2 days, and then if she doesn't have it, then we'll continue the medicine until it goes back into the dormant state. It could potentially be, and we don't know how it's transmitted or like anything really. We know some symptoms. Yeah, she made it. I never heard of it. Yep, both of them, and one of them is out of the very you don't know how it's transmitted. I mean, it's not just here. It's all across the universe and the world. And so, you know, we're on the survival plan in the breeding program. So as long as we get the recommendation to do it, then we'll do it. Casey?
He's doing a little. Flashing is doing a little thing. I don't know if that has any meaning or not. I would think they'd be nervous about breeding and then of the future things happening.
It's one of those things we don't know how it's transmitted, and we're pretty sure it's not.
Well, it's fear. You know, it's fear.
Exactly. But then the females that we have that gave birth were from another sleep.
But they're here now.
Yes.
Right. So the risk is fear.
The risk is everywhere.
Just because they're breeding.
You can't detect it unless it's in the open sleep. So now that it's dormant now, if we took blood, then we wouldn't have. You gotta have the symptoms in the blood. So it could be 90% of elephants have it, but if it doesn't ever come into that stage, then we would never know, right?
And but once they get there, not very many of them survive it.
Most of ours survive.
Real rich.
Yep, and that's why they have the medicine, and there is a bunch of research going on, figuring it out, because the strains are multiplying, because there's like a little difference in each strain, because they're multiplying faster than our medicine's coming out. It's kind of hard. So, there are people working around the clock to figure it out. And we've got our contact information with them, and we always are in contact with them. And if there's an updated medicine or anything like that, they always tell us and other zoos or wherever.
So you have room for more babies, if it works out that way.
Yes. We have room. Now, if it happens to be a male, then we most likely won't keep both males, so I don't know how that would go. There's certain regulation on size and space if you have 2 males or more.
Yeah.
And so since Raj is older and we have a newborn, we can't put the newborn for years into his life in Raj. It just won't work.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
I don't know all the guidelines on that. I know there's regulations that we'll follow, obviously. So, but we just have to figure it
We'll
out.
have to wait and see.
Yeah.
I heard there's going to be an expansion, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Do you know when that's going to happen?
Not sure. There's a 5-year plan going on, and the not the birds. I just saw birds. The bears. Are part of that expansion. So.
Some guy was here one day and told me you were getting 15 acres. Are you going to do that? You
I have no idea. I'm not-
Yeah, that's
Sounds good to
wonderful.
me.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I don't know where it'll come from, but it sounds wonderful.
You always have room for improvement, and you want to talk to information. So as long as we get the grants and all that kind of stuff to do it, we'll do it.
Absolutely. Hi, Raja. Thank you.
Young turtles.
Here's one right here.